Good morning, everybody. How are you today? As we can see, sleep continues to evade me, or avoid me. That's okay. It doesn't make me any less productive. Doesn't mean I'm going to be feeling less me or that today. It just means I didn't get much sleep, or my sleep wasn't quality. So, I was thinking today, something I've seen posted a lot over Facebook is, what's the difference between mindset and counseling? What's the difference between mindset and mindfulness? What's the difference between mindset and coaching? You know, what's the difference here? Well, let's go with one. Mindset and mindfulness. Mindfulness is staying in the moment. And it's being and experiencing that moment as it happens. Mindset is it has a component of staying in the moment, but it also has the recognition that our driver is our unconscious mind, not our conscious mind. And that is huge, literally. That is huge. I was reading yesterday and saw that 98% or more of our thoughts come from our unconscious. 98% or more of our actions come from our unconscious. Now, of course, these are our unconscious actions like lifting the shoulder, blinking, talking, breathing, lifting the eyebrows, smelling, peripheral vision, hearing, whatever. A lot is that. Then there's our thinking. Before we act, 7 seconds before we act, our brain knows what we're going to do. So, to me, when we're being mindful, that's conscious thinking. That's consciously being mindful. Okay, counseling. Again, we most of the time counseling talks to the conscious mind. It talks to right here. Where are you thinking? Where are you feeling? What happened back then? Those are all right here. Because you think about it. Okay. Well, I'm feeling this way, or I'm feeling that way, and we identify it. One thing I've noticed in myself and many, many others I've worked with was that if I was feeling sad, chances are I was really angry. And if I was feeling angry, chances are I was really sad. There were a couple of reasons for that. For me, if I was sad, it was because my anger scared me. I didn't know what I would do with that anger, and it scared me. I've had a couple instances in my life where I blacked out from anger, saw red and nothing else. And that scared me. So, having sadness, maybe I'm angry, I need to look at that. And that also tweaked yesterday when I was going, oh, okay, why am I feeling so victimized? Turns out I'm feeling really, really angry. Okay, so the other one is anger turning into sadness. Like I said, scared of my anger, I go to sadness. If I am sad, anger is really, really powerful. I don't have to feel sad anymore. I am Angus the angry. I'm powerful. It's a way of turning that around. Also, our memories. We don't remember things in detail. We remember just the gist. And we don't hold on to the details. the details, we keep changing. We keep incorporating in current thought, current lessons, current news, current Facebook articles, current talks with our friends. We keep incorporating and changing our memories. And so that part of it is true, but a large part of that is just incorporated, changed, added, or deleted. And counseling relies a lot on memory. So you can see how that one might have challenges. The other one is coaching. Coaches set up and this is similar, but very, very nuanced. Often there is a program. Like if you go on, you grab up Les Mills, and you want to do his Body Attack, or you want to do The Flow, or you grab Infinite Insanity, and you're going to do that program, or you go. They're all coaching programs. They're all active programs. They're programs. One size fits all. That's not mindset either. Mindset is you going after what you want. It's not my agenda. It's yours. It's totally you driven, which is really, really cool. I've never been part of, I've worked with a lot of different counselors. I've done a lot of different counseling. And when I look back, I noticed that a lot of my counseling, I worked from where the person was at, and I stayed with them. I moved them forward, even though my superiors, some of the people I worked for said, well, you can't do that. You have to have. One woman was so deeply depressed, she slept 22 hours a day, anywhere from 20 to 22 hours a day. She didn't know when she was awake and when she wasn't, what was a dream and what wasn't. And I felt a little intimidated working with her. So I went to my, I don't know how to say this, superior boss, my mentor, whatever you want to call her. She was one up from me. And I did a debriefing on this client, and she says, she says, why are you scheduling her appointments? I said, well, for about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. She said, you have to bring her in here at 8 o'clock. You have to bring her in here at 9 o'clock. You're enabling her. You're enabling her if you're not bringing her in early. You're enabling that behavior to continue. I remember going out of there going, holy shit, I'm not freaking doing that. I am not doing that. I am not setting this woman up for failure. I will not do that. And there's various other things, like homework that got assigned in other places in this, that just wouldn't work for the people. So that's where I come from with the mindset program. This is you driven. It's working on what you want to work on. It's addressing the life that you have, the reactions that you have. It's not addressing memories. I don't need to hear about people what they did when they were 10 years old, because that's only a small kernel of what's happening right now. That kernel of a memory or incident or event has been morphed, pulled, pushed, changed into the reactions that you're having right now. It's not that event that has started this. It's all the reactions that have come along with that are causing you distress in your life. So that's just answering some of the questions I get about mindset. If you have any other questions, shout at me. Send me a Facebook message, send me an email message, call me on the phone, text me, whatever you want to do. Let me know. I've got a 6-week group starting up on the 15th. If you want change in your life, give me a shout. If you're happy where your life is right now, more power to you. But if you're not, if you are experiencing depression, if you are experiencing anxiety, if you are having trouble getting out of your bed, if you've stopped dreaming, get in touch with me. Life is meant to be lived. Remember that. You deserve to live your life, not just exist and not just to survive. You deserve to live in your life. Hugs and love, everybody. Have a great day. And for those in Canada, a long weekend. Talk to you later.